Right, welcome back. So this is literally, we're going to go through how to farm coins, get every Futties card, literally rinse and repeat, and grind the menus to the max. So literally what it's going to start off with is whichever upgrades they've got out now. It's Friday now. I've completed them from Thursday, so we're just waiting for it to change now. They might do 84 times 10s or whatnot, but at the moment they've got 85 times 5s. They do 7 of them, and 86 2 or 3, and they do 5 of them, right? So you literally go ahead and you do them. If you ain't got enough to do them, go on the transfer market, buy the first couple of 2. It's going to cost you next to nothing. All do the player picks, all play games to get the packs, right? So that is your main goal to that. Once you've done that, depending on what you've got, you go ahead and you craft the 85 exchange pack. You craft the 88s and you craft the 89s because they give you the most value for it. You leave the 87s and 86s. You can do it, but this is where, if you want to build your coins up, you save them. So I'll explain that after. So with your 89s, you build them. I think I've got enough for 88s. I believe so. We'll go ahead and have a look now. So yeah, for me, I can go ahead and build a few more 88s, but I can build one more 88. So that's not bad. I haven't done the player picks in a while. That's why I am running out on a little bit of it, but it doesn't really matter. So we do another 88. You go ahead and do your 85s as well. And then once you trade your consumables, not consumables? What am I on about? When your dupe pile starts to like fill up and it gets to 100, then you go and do your player picks, because that is like your most that'd be the most effective way. So we'll open this. That's going to be an 87, I believe. An 89, 87, a few 85s there, which is pretty good. And we just get 84s and 83s there. So once you've opened all your packs and you can't do no more exchange packs, you would go ahead and then you would go and do all the player picks. Literally, I will put 83s and under in this, right? Now, depending on how you do this, I normally go on the web app for this, and I would do, I think, what's it called? Pel Tools, I think. I do it on, and you just put in a filter, and it just literally, you can do like 50 in 5 minutes. It's brilliant, right? And then you do that. And then when you open all them player picks, you then literally just rinse and repeat the cycle what you did, right? You put it all into your club, and then you go ahead and see how many you can craft with the 85s, the 88s and the 89s, right? And you just literally keep doing that until you end up with so many 84s and 83s that your dupe pile will be full. So what you can do on that is what I do here. So you can either go ahead, do more player picks, repeat the cycle until literally you are just full with 84s in your dupe pile. You go ahead and you can start building the player SPCs, and you can start going ahead and building the 93 plus of 1. Now this is where your coins come in, right? Because you're going to start getting so much high fodder, you don't actually need, I mean, this is literally all from doing it, right? I've completed Bruno as well. And we're going here now, right? And we're doing that. So we're doing 89, right? So you don't have to worry about rating, right? Because it just doesn't matter, because you're going to end up with it all anyway. So go to storage, right? I would end up on 84, and I would just do that. Ignore precision, yes, and it just fills it up with 84s, right? You can't really do anything with this at the moment. So then I would send it to the club, and then all you need now is an 89 rated, right? So you end up with a load of dupes. With me, I haven't done the player picks in a while, and I'm slacking a bit. But for instance, right, there's so many that you're going to just pack and get. I would normally just start like Pulisic, right? I'm just going to throw him in there. Dawson, I'm going to throw her in there. And then you probably need one more. Luis Figo's another one. Because it's Friday, it's running out. I'm just going to get rid of these shapeshifters. Any more in there? Suchek, right? That probably should be it. I'll be a team of the season at once. So just go ahead and put in a team of the season. Let's have a look. Team of the season. Shitty, right? And that is literally how you get rid of your 84s. And not only that, you're starting to get your coins in, and you're starting to build other players that you want as well, even if it's players that you don't really want, right? just do the player anyway. Just do the player SBC anyway. It's technically going to be free. And then from here, you check all of these, right? All your chem styles. For me, I normally just put them at 450, 500 because, you know, I think discard's like 100 coins anyway. And then everything else, Barcelona's third kit could be worth something. Just have a look. We might as well. It might be actually. Let's have a look. We might get lucky there because there's not one on the market. And then you just discard everything, right? And that's your 6,000 coins. So we're up 6k. We're a squad. Better off completing. And we've only got one more of, what's his name? Mycon. And then with your 86s and 7s you've saved, you go ahead and do this, right? So it's 787s, 686s, and then the rest bronze. And from that, you get a jumbo gold pack, which I think if you discard or you sell everything, I mean, I think you're averaging the minimum 6-7k. And with this one, it's about 2,000 coins, 1,000 coins. So it's like nearly 10